Hey, it's Cami from camifari.com, and today we're going to chat through the 4 really simple ways that you can skyrocket your website traffic, your clients, and your subscribers so that you can really make 2020 your best year yet, and so you know exactly where to focus your efforts. So, real quick, have you ever had this problem? You look at your business and you think, oh my goodness, I'm working so hard, but I have no website traffic, I have no clients right now, and my email list isn't growing. WTF is going on here? If you've had that problem, then this video is for you. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to draw what you see on the screen here. Draw a rectangle and then pop a big circle in the middle of it. Because if you can draw a rectangle and a circle, I can tell you exactly why you don't have any traffic, clients, or subscriber growth right now. Okay, ready? Draw that rectangle and that circle, and then inside the circle, I want you to write down everything you're doing in your business to get in front of people who have never heard about you before. Everything you're doing to get in front of people who've never heard about you before. And then outside of the circle, I want you to write down everything else. And credit where credit is due here. This diagram is a little exercise I learned from my friend Kyla Roma, and I just think it's brilliant. So write down for me everything you're doing to get in front of people who've never heard of you before, and then everything else. Because the chances are, if you have no website traffic, no subscribers, and no clients right now, there's not enough stuff happening in this circle. If you want traffic, subscribers, and clients, then all you need to do is focus on the activities that are inside of this circle. Your number one job is to get in front of people who have never heard of you before. So let's talk through 4 different ways you can do that. The first way you can do it is through word of mouth marketing. You can also leverage other people's audiences. You can focus on organic search and getting found through Google, for example. Or you can do this through paid advertising, through Facebook and Instagram ads. So these are the 4 big buckets of the ways that you can get in front of people who've never, ever heard of you. These are the 4 key things that you'll want to focus on. And let's break down each one and look at some examples as well as some pros and cons, starting with word of mouth. Word of mouth really is the foundation for all of these other strategies. So word of mouth includes things like referrals. When a colleague or a friend or a past client or one of your mentors refers you to someone who's never heard of you, that's a referral. Word of mouth can also happen through in-person networking, you physically going to events and conferences and meeting new people. And it can also happen through social networking. So you posting on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, talking to your existing audience, talking to people who know your name already, or going live to your existing audience, things like that. So referral, in-person networking, and social networking all creates word of mouth marketing that helps you reach people who don't know about you yet. And word of mouth is amazing because it's simple, it's free, and it's very, very powerful. This will get you the warmest leads the quickest. The cons here is that word of mouth typically doesn't lead to very high volume. You might attract a couple new clients and a couple new subscribers at a time, but usually you're not getting thousands of new subscribers at any one time from this method. Word of mouth, though, is the perfect place to start if you are a new business owner and you need to get traction fast. You want to create strategic relationships, and it's perfect for anybody who just wants to get a new client in the quickest and simplest way possible. Word of mouth is amazing for all of that. Okay, let's move on to the second way that you can reach people who've never heard of you before, and that's through leveraging other people's audiences. So you can kind of think of this like word of mouth on steroids. So examples of this include joint venture webinars, where you take an existing webinar of yours to somebody else's audience, and they promote you to their audience. So you're getting in front of their audience base. This could also include things like guest blogging, writing for another blog or publication, or even guest podcasting, going on somebody else's podcast and being a guest. This also includes stuff like press, PR, and speaking gigs. If you're going to a conference and you're speaking on stage in front of all of that conference's audience's members, then you've just leveraged someone else's audience. And the reason that this is amazing is because like word of mouth, it's simple, it's free, and it helps you get very warm leads. But it also helps you do it at scale. So instead of just talking to one person or two people at a time, you're talking to hundreds, maybe thousands of people at a time. It is perfect for you if you want to grow your audience fast. The downside here is that this method, these strategies, these don't work if you don't. If you want to leverage other people's audiences, you got to be showing up and consistently creating those relationships. You got to be comfortable talking to hundreds of people at a time. And if you stop doing it, and if you stop pitching yourself and stop showing up, it stops working. But it's amazing, especially if you want to grow your email list fast. This is what I did in 2019 to 10x my own email list. So really, really love leveraging other people's audiences. All right, so we've talked about word of mouth, we've talked about other people's audiences. Now we need to talk about organic search. So organic search will help you reach people who've never heard of you before, because those people are searching for solutions to their problems. And they're using Google to search, which is obviously the world's largest search engine. They're using YouTube to search, which is the second largest search engine. And they're also using Pinterest, which, believe it or not, is not a social platform. It's actually a search engine as well. So Google, YouTube, and Pinterest are kind of the big three of search. So if you're going to lean into Google, you're going to need to create SEO optimized blog posts to help get you and your business and your website found. If you choose to lean into YouTube, you need to create SEO optimized videos to get found. And if you lean into Pinterest, you're going to need to pin your content, like your blog posts, your videos, etc., and learn how to get found through Pinterest search. So here are the benefits of getting found through organic search. Doing things this way means that you'll be able to reach people who have a problem that you can solve, and you get to reach them 24 hours a day. It's evergreen. So this doesn't stop working if you don't work, right? You could publish a video to YouTube and have that video bring you leads day after day without you having to show up and give that same presentation over and over again. So this is perfect for building your evergreen lead machine. So looking at Google search, YouTube search, or Pinterest search, this is going to help you build that steady, consistent stream of clients and subscribers day after day. The downsides to organic search is that you're going to need to learn some special skills to pull it off, like SEO, and you're going to need to create really consistent content and show up over and over again creating content. This is also a long game. This is not going to get you clients and subscribers overnight. You're going to have to put in a lot of consistent work before you see results. But the benefits is that once you do, those results will come in day after day over time, and you don't have to be as active as you would be if you were, say, doing a webinar to somebody else's audience every single week. So we've talked about word of mouth, we've talked about leveraging other people's audiences, we've talked about getting found through search, and the fourth way that I like to think about getting in front of people who've never heard of me before is paid advertising. So paid advertising includes things like Facebook and Instagram ads, which are run through the same platform. It includes things like promoted pins, which is Pinterest's advertising platform. And it includes things like Google AdWords, which is obviously Google's advertising platform. So paid ads are amazing because it gives you a lot of control. You don't have to rely on Google or YouTube to pick up your post and put it up to the top of search rankings. You don't have to rely on that person who you pitched for a joint venture webinar to say yes, right? If you need more leads, you can just buy them with paid ads. And paid ads run 24 hours a day in the background. So you can have new clients and new subscribers coming into your business day after day while you go do other things. The cons with paid advertising is obviously it stops working as soon as you stop paying. There is a chance that you can lose money. I mean, ideally you make money, that's the point, but there's always that risk. In paid advertising, you're investing your money instead of investing your time, whereas in things like word of mouth, leveraging other people's audiences, and organic search, you're very much investing your time rather than investing your money. And paid advertising, to run paid ads, you're going to need to learn some specialized skills as well. Like you'll need to probably learn how to do Facebook and Instagram ads. However, paid ads are absolutely perfect for you if you've got a proven product or service. You've been in business for a little bit, you know who your clients are, you know that your stuff works and that people buy it. You just need to get it in front of more people. Paid advertising could be great for you. My friend and Facebook ads expert, Claire Pelletreau, calls Facebook ads the Viagra of your business because it'll give you a little lift, but it won't make you good in bed, which I think is the most hilarious analogy. And it's very, very accurate. So if your business needs a lift, paid advertising can be great. So we've covered how to get in front of people who've never heard about you before so you can boost your website traffic, your clients, and subscribers. And you can do that through word of mouth, leveraging other people's audiences, getting found in organic search, or through paid advertising. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by this. You don't have to do all of this all at once. I recommend picking one category to start with, pick one of these 4 things, and then pick one strategy from that category, focus on it, master it, create a system around it, and then move on to doing the next thing. So let me show an example of how this is working in my business. So I relied on word of mouth for a very, very long time, and I have good relationships and good word of mouth pretty dialed in at this point. It runs kind of in the background on its own because it's just naturally what I've been doing for years. So here's how I'm building on top of that to get in front of new people in 2020 and beyond. So the first way I'm doing it is I'm leveraging other people's audiences, specifically through joint venture webinars. This is a skill I learned in 2019. I spent all of 2019 taking my webinar on tour to other people's audiences. And now I've got systems in place and I've done it so much that the process is really streamlined and this can just run on autopilot. I still need to pitch myself to partners. I still need to show up and give the webinar, but everything else that happens around it is very, very systematized. So I'm leveraging other people's audiences through JV webinars. I'm also getting in front of people who've never heard of me by starting to run Facebook and Instagram ads. So once I'd mastered this piece of things, I moved on. So I learned how to run Facebook and Instagram ads in January 2020 from my friend Claire Pelletreau. And this is a pretty new skill for me. But after I got the basics down with Claire's help, now my ads are up and running and they're bringing me new subscribers, new clients, new leads in the background all day, every day, so that I can have this running in the background and then focus on the next thing. So you see how we're building in leverage, right? I'm not trying to do everything at once. I'm mastering one thing, letting it run for me in the background, moving on, so on and so forth. So the third way I'm getting in front of new people in 2020 is I am going to be starting a YouTube channel. This is my organic search. This will help me bring in new subscribers all day, every day, even when I'm not paying for them and even when I'm not showing up to a webinar. So YouTube is a brand new platform for me to learn. This is a whole new ball game. So this will be coming at some point in Q2 or Q3 in 2020. But hopefully seeing how I'm thinking about this helps you think about it as well. So just remember, you don't need to do all 4 of these things all at once, and you definitely don't need to do all of the examples that we've gone through in each one. I want you to pick just one bucket to focus on at a time, and then pick one strategy from that bucket. Master it, then move on to the next thing. So like you've seen in my business, I'm leveraging other people's audiences, I'm using paid traffic, and then I will be developing organic traffic as well. Full disclaimer here. If your website sucks, none of this is going to work. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. You've got to fix the leaks in the bucket before you add more water. So, there's no point in going out there and chasing a ton of traffic or paying for traffic or investing a lot of time in building traffic if your website is not set up to capture those leads and turn them into subscribers and clients. You'll be wasting your time. So full disclaimer is like fix your website first and then add on the magical traffic juju through word of mouth, other people's audiences, organic search, and paid traffic. Now, if you want more help with this, specifically from me, I have two options for you. So Simple Site Blueprint, which is my website building course, is launching again in March 2020. So if you've got a leaky bucket right now, come join me in Simple Site Blueprint to fix it. You can come jump on the waitlist over at simplesiteblueprint.com, and I'll let you know when it's opening again. And then if you're ready to add in a new traffic stream into your business, you're ready to branch out and experiment a little bit, I am co-hosting a webinar with my very dear friend and Facebook ads guru, Claire Pelletreau, next Wednesday. So you can go to bit.ly.com/Cami to register for that. And I'll also be sending out info by email, so keep an eye out. Claire runs Facebook and Instagram ads for some of the biggest business owners online right now, like Brooke Castillo, Laura Belgray, and lots of other people that you've definitely heard of. And she's coming in to teach us her 5-ad formula. So definitely come to the webinar with me and Claire. You'll learn all about Facebook ads, and you will also see another one of these strategies in action. This is a joint venture webinar. I'm hosting Claire into my audience. She's getting to introduce herself to you. And that's the leveraging other people's audiences piece of things. So you can kind of see some of this in action as well. So jump on the waitlist for Simple Site Blueprint, come sign up for the workshop with me and Claire, and we'll see you there. And also, I want to hear from you. So shoot me an email at hello@camifari.com and let me know what's the one way you're going to be getting in front of new people in 2020. Which strategy from this video will you be implementing? Send me an email and let me know because I would love to hear from you. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.